Hello YouTubers, I've woken up this morning to some bad news. Another terror attack in London. 6 people killed, a load of people injured. A white van has ploughed into pedestrians. 3 men have gone into an area and used knives and injured quite a few people, and they were shot. That's another load of terrorist attacks. Anyway, the other day I was trying to grill some sausages, and I couldn't understand why it was taking all day to do it. You know, it seemed to take ages, and the time it took, they should have been cremated and flames coming out the front. So I went on the internet and found out some details and stuff, and then eventually I found the manual to this cooker to find the service information that I needed to be able to get replacement parts. It was going to be over £130 for an engineer to come out to fit this. This is the new element which is going in there, and this is the other end of it, you see here. So what we're going to do, we're going to replace this, and then we'll be able to grill the sausages. So it's a nice cooker, this. I really like it. It's brilliant. It really cooks well. You know, so I don't want to spend all that money for an engineer to come out. It's ridiculous. I know they've got to make their money, but blimey, I mean, we're not made of money. So looking at this element, the replacement, we've got the connections on the back, which is the same as those connections. But also I've noticed that we've got these oval holes here, so this must hook into something inside. So I'm going to put this in, and then I'll show you when I'm done. Going to undo them screws there first and unclip all those wires. I've made a note of where the wires go so we don't get it wired up wrong. You know, so brilliant. We can actually hopefully grill sausages and things again. This is a Lamona cooker. A very good cooker. Yeah, it really does cook nice joints and stuff. Okay, I'll get back to you when we've got the new element in. I'll tell you how I got on. Right, we've been chewing on with this thing for probably about an hour now, and I thought I'd show you where we are. Now we managed to get one screw out, but not the one on the other side, and there is what they go in, one on the other side. So the plan is, since now the head has been rounded and I can't get anything else on it, there's 2 ideas. We either cut it off and just rely on one screw, which is not really what I want, but as a compromise, one would hold it, 2 would be better, or cut the bracket and see if we can clip it round the old one, but then we've got a bracket on the other one. So I think we're going to have to try and cut it off and maybe rely on one screw, I don't know, or get a bigger self-tapper and try and use that. But I should think these are designed to take heat, maybe. The other plan was, if we can cut it off and get the element out, maybe we can get on it better with some grips of some kind. So that's the plan, and it is, that's the inside, how we've got so far. As you can see, we're hung up on one screw. Okay, that's where we are at the minute. I'll let you know how we get on, because obviously I can't film and play around with this at the same time. You need to be an octopus to do that. And I'm certainly not going to go down to those lengths. Right, okay, I'll give you a shout when we get that far. Well, we finally got the element out, but we've had to take drastic measures and cut through this piece of metal. So we've got the element out, brilliant. Now we've got to get the bracket out, what's left. Easier said than done. So somehow we've got to get it out. Maybe we can get some chemicals on that screw and get it out. And that's what it's like inside. So at least we can get to the screw, which we couldn't before. So maybe we can get a slot in it, cut a slot in it and undo it that way. There's all different possibilities that we can use. So let's go through the options. Right, I've cut a slot in the screw and I've got a little screwdriver that will fit on it, so now I'm going to use this freeze spray quick release. It's seized nuts, screws, split pins, rusted joints, hinges. Never used it. I got it for something else and it wasn't suitable. This is going to come in handy, so we're going to use this. And then I think we deserve a cup of tea while we have a rest. So that's what we're going to try. It's a silver hook. It's a British make by the looks of that. It's got a Union Jack on there. And then we'll have the nice job of cleaning up, getting all this out of the oven so that we can use it, because we don't want chemicals in our sausages, do we? At least I don't anyway. So that's it there. Give you a good look at that. Any of you in the UK might be wanting to use it. Now, before anybody asks me how good this product is, I've never used it before. This is a brand new can and I've had it for years. Literally years. Okay. Now if this doesn't work, we'll be sticking the grinder on it and grinding the head off. We can't drill it because we can't get anything in it to drill it. Not with this drill that I have here. It needs one of those 90-degree angle drills, which I don't have. So there you go. Right, we have success. It came out easy. And that's the state of the screw. Look at the state of that. That's what I had to do. Try and cut a slot in it to get the damn thing out. And rather than risk snapping the head off altogether, we squirted it up with that stuff, because these things get very hot, you know, with the element. All that heat's going up on it. Now I don't know whether this is a special screw to take the heat or just an ordinary screw would do, but all it is a self-tapper, you know. So I'm over the moon. That means we can get the new element in, but obviously we've got to clean out all the oil and stuff that we squirted in to remove this screw, because we don't want that getting on our sausages. Yeah, I like sausages, but not with a funny flavour, I don't. So that's brilliant news. That means that we can most definitely get this part in no trouble. Like I say, we just got to get it nice and clean now. Right, we now got the element in. I've used the original screws, but I haven't done them up tight. We need to order some more screws or get some from somewhere. I'm sure just some self-tappers will do for now. Need new self-tappers if I can find them, the right size that is. But the ones we've got there now will do for now. At least it'll hold it up. It's not like it's going to be vibrating and, you know, working loose. So I put all this back on. Now all we've got to do now is put the back panels on. One here and one that goes across here. And when we've done that, we're fine. We've got our wires hooked on. and then somehow pick this thing up without pulling me back out, because it's not light. It's not as heavy as the bench was, but it's you know, it's doable, but it could you know, do some harm as well while we're at it. So we have to be careful. What I might probably do is pick it up so far and put it on the chair, and then pick it up from the chair. Right, we have our oven back in. I wanted to clean the glass inside on the main oven, but unfortunately I don't have a cleaner for that, and it needs it, believe me, because I haven't done very much. So the proof in the pudding's in the eating. So let's turn the power on and see if we actually got things working. That'd be great. Oh, there we go. A little bit of smoke at first. Oh, fantastic. Of course, it would have been well over £200 to put this in. All we need is them self-tappers. Oh, that's just good news. Yeah, the inner one's heating up now, which is the one that it's the outer one that went before. Yeah, it's just getting nice and hot there. Oh, that's fantastic. I always use the double grill because I usually fill the pan up with things. It needs the whole lot. Oh, that's brilliant. Look at that, all getting nice and hot. Well, I consider that as a fix. Brilliant. Well, the switch on of the Murphy Radio DVD should be finished being produced now. With a bit of luck we'll be able to upload that and then start producing this. Yeah, that's fantastic news. All we've got to do is set the clock and stuff, that's it really. It's nailed. And I'll get some oven cleaner. And the girl did ask me on the phone, do you want some oven cleaner? And I said no, because it'll probably be some stupid silly price. I'd rather go to a supermarket and buy it. Well, I think that's a fix. Definitely. So the only thing that was difficult about this was the weight of it, getting it down and then getting it back up again. But getting it down onto the floor without dropping it was a bit of a chew on. But the biggest chew on was getting those two little screws out. They were rusted in. I think what I should have done, a second science sight as it were, is looking into the future, which you can't do. I should have used that on the two screws in the first place, and it probably would have come out easier, and I could have put the old ones back in maybe. You know, but technically speaking, you should really be using new screws. You know, yeah, it's fantastic. Well, I call that a fix. Thanks for watching. See you later. Take care.